Hi, welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence. I'm going to do a quick video on these displays that were they're kind of passed down to me, that they're on Amazon. I got two of them here. I only ordered one. I wanted to see how it was so I could do a review. But I will drop a link on Amazon to every single one of them in the description. And again, I'll say it right out because some guy blamed me of not being upfront about things. I am an Amazon associate. If you do use the link, I do get a small percentage, somewhere around 5%. So if these things are, again, $10, believe me, you're not paying my bills, but you are helping to grow the channel. So before we get started, take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit that bell notification. So these were found on Amazon. A buddy of mine sent them over to me. They are $10 each. They're not huge. They're 8 by 8 by 8. So they're nice little squares for the most part. You can find them. I found them on accident on BBTS for $30 each. Do I think they're worth $30? Hell no. Do I think they're worth $10 for your display, for pictures, and different things like that? Probably. So let's stop looking at me. We're going to take a look at these. I don't even remember what they're called. But again, I will put everything in the description. But this is going to be a pretty quick video. So you can just kind of see how good they are if you want to go with them. All right, so quickly, here is the Dojo. Now, I thought these were cardboard. They're more like this foam, which I actually really like, to be honest. It doesn't bend nearly as much, so it is soft. So when you are trying to stand your figures, you may have to kind of play with it a little bit. So if you want to do a picture with, let's say, Storm Shadow here, and let's say we throw in Snake Eyes, so there you can kind of get an idea of how it looks. Now, these are meant for 6-inch figures. That is the actual dimensions for it. Again, very small, but if this was something you wanted in a corner, or you just want, hey, you know what? I want to display my Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes maybe fighting. You can use something like this. They're $10. And again, if you look here, see here, if I push on it, it kind of, you can kind of push into it, so it's real soft. But it's not that cardboard where it kind of gets all ripped up. Now, if you wanted to use, let's say, an O-ring figure, you could probably get away with it. I mean, sure, everything in the back looks like it's supposed to be bigger, but that's not what you're focused on. All you would see is that there's some sort of Japanese writing in the back. So I think it actually looks pretty good. I didn't even think about using, 1/18th scale till someone else had mentioned it. But you could obviously fit more in here. Again, if you're looking at that, you wouldn't be like, oh, wow, that looks out of scale. And the other thing that I liked about it is that this is all one piece. So it just kind of pops out and it has these very small little like rivets that go in, but this is one piece. So if you bought two of these and you wanted to extend it, you could extend it and put a floor in, okay? And then obviously, you would have another one of these that you could do whatever you want with. If you just wanted to kind of like push it out there, so you're making a long display, it's real easy. And because of the size of it, rather than some of the cardboard ones that I've seen and that I have where the cardboard seems to flex, and even though they look amazing, they're difficult to maneuver at times. So that's the Dojo. We'll move this one out of the way. And this one is more of a forest. So let's say you want to put someone, let's say like the bats in here. All right, so you can have a display of a bat. Maybe this Python Patrol bat that I got this week. That's right, 1 year later, bad boy. We got this. Anyway, I'm going off. So when you look at like the forest here, I mean, it's super cool. Again, it is made for these 6-inch figures. Let's put Stalker in here really quick. So clearly you have Stalker kind of like, you can do your pictures, move it around, make sure it looks like he's coming out. I think it looks really awesome. But because this is the woods and who knows really what all this stuff is, there's no reason why you cannot display it with your 1/18 scale figures, and no one's even going to bat an eye. No one's going to be like, wow, that's way out of scale. You got your trees in the background. Now, I think this looks really cool. The pictures on it are really nice. I'll try and move it closer here. So I'm not sure what this was, like a bridge or something that was kind of destroyed, and then you got a tree, but it's background, so it's not real sharp pictures, which is fine because what I'm going to be focusing on is the figure. So let's say you have, you want your stinger coming out of it. As you can kind of see, I got a whole bunch of new toys to play with here. So you got the stinger coming out of here. But now this is actually the first time that I threw these Cobra Troopers in here, and I think it looks really, really cool. So we got these Cobra Troopers, and then you got Baroness. Where'd she come from? Oh, she came with Megatron. So there you go. Look at that. I mean, we're looking at $10. I don't know why they're $30 at BBTS. That's crazy. But again, this one does the exact same thing. It pops off. So there you have your grass ground, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about, how it kind of digs into it, but either way, it doesn't cause too much of an issue. And then when you look at it, again, the display is real nice. So we'll wrap this up. Like I said, we'll talk about it once you see my face again. All right, so that wraps it up. I know it seems odd. Very short video, especially for me, as I tend to ramble, but I don't know, there's not too much to say about this. But I know a few people have kind of been waiting to see what my reviews are before they ordered some. I can't say anything really bad about it because it's a nice little display. You could fit your O-ring figures, you could fit your 6-inch figures. If you're going to do pictures with 6-inch figures, it's going to be definitely difficult because of the angle that you would have to do. Now, my buddy did get the two libraries and put them together. So now you have, a good 16 inches. That's what she said. A good 16-inch display that you can do, again, for $20. I don't think you're really going to beat something like that. But, again, if you got this one, if you bought two of them for $20 and it's sitting out here, that's Roman. That's Roman. You're breaking in my house, and he's going to bark at you. So anyway, that's it. Here's the dojo. I will leave links. If you are interested, I ask, hey, you know what? Hit the link. When you hit the link and it takes you to Amazon, you have to log in. Please use the account. It definitely helps. It's going to help grow this channel. These toys are not cheap. Again, some of you I know are buying them, so you know exactly how expensive this gets. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Check these out if you want some sort of display. I'll ask again. Take a second. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. And hit that bell notification. The rest of it is a Punks with Toys on Instagram and Twitter. Punks with Toys, that is a Facebook group page. So anyway, everyone have a wonderful day and happy toy hunting.